Hello friends, Marsha Holland, Glam Mama here. I'm going to do a video and I'm going to try to make it a generic video, so to speak, so I can share it to many of the makeup groups I belong to that have asked me what the heck do I do, what do I do in my skincare and all that kind of stuff. So without naming too many names here, I'm going to try to tell you what I do, okay? Some of this stuff I may not do every single day, but I'm going to show you today just so you'll know. I love a mineral water for my face, so I just got out of the shower too, so I am squeaky clean. Use a wonderful face cleanser in that shower. So this is a little bit of mineral water. I think I've got some left. Yes, so refreshing. You know, you can use mineral water, especially, oops, what am I doing? In the summertime, and that's around the corner, and you can certainly refresh yourself, because summers around my area anyway are killers. Yeah, I live in East Texas, so we have a lot of humidity here, so we get dried out real easy. So I'm just kind of letting this kind of soak in a little bit. My next thing I'm going to use is a tonic water. It's an age reverses tonic water. And by the way, if anybody wants to know anything about any of these products I'm using, you can message me, because I don't want to mention anything here because I'll get booted out. So we're going to just keep it nice and clean and fair, right? So right now I'm going to use a tonic water, age reversing. So we've let that soak in now. So let's do this. This is brand new thing. So let me pump it. Ah. Good. Smells so good. What do I do with the lid? There it is. Okay. I also use a lot of rose water sometimes. Rose water is beautiful. It's excellent. Rose water is awesome. Okay, so that was my, what you would call the pH balancer tonic. And so then I'm going to do some, wait a minute, I'm getting ahead of myself. Going to do a little bit of extra here. A little bit of concentrated hyaluronic serum here. Just going to smooth it in. We start losing our hyaluronic, you know, whenever we get older. Yeah, so don't use this every day, but showing you how. I always get my neck. Try to use the leftover for my hands, because let me tell you, the back of your hands is going to age. Your hands are going to age. In fact, mine aged first. I looked down one day, said, oh my gosh, those look like my mother's hands. Yeah, that's what I noticed first. Here is some more drops I'm going to use. It's like a serum. So you want to wash your face, do your tonics, then your serums, then your moisturizers. So yeah, this is a hydrating and brightening serum. So we're going to put a little bit of that on, just for grins. You can do this twice a day if you want to, or once a day. I usually do once a day. Since I've been caregiving for my husband who has Parkinson's and Lewy body disease with dementia, I'm good to get it on once a day. Yeah. So don't ever give up on your skin. Take care of it. I always say skincare is the serious stuff. Makeup is the fun stuff. So you get that canvas going, and then your makeup will be more fun. All right, trying to kind of clean up as I go here. Going to do a little bit of moisturizer now. A little age reversing. I'm at that stage where anything that's age reversing, I'm all for. Yes. It's been a while too. This week has been a weird week. This has been a really strange week. It's not really been a good week either. I can't say that it's been terribly bad. There's something about, I think it's the weather. This is a brightening eye serum here. You want to remember one thing about eye serum. Eye serum, I used to think, why use an eye serum? It's just more money. just use a moisturizer. Well, that's better than nothing, but eye serums are specially designed for these tissues right here. These tissues under your eyes are the thinnest on your whole body. They are the most sensitive. They are right in here is some blood flow action going on right in here. So always use your weak fingers when you're dealing with this. Tap in your eye serums. I was always told that the molecules in moisturizers are a lot larger than the molecules for eye creams. Yeah, so you want the eye cream to actually be able to get in those tissues and not just sit on the top. And I forgot to turn my notifications off. You know what? I forgot I'm doing a video, so I can put you on hold and go take care of those notifications. Why don't I do that? I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Put on Do Not Disturb. I usually forget to do that. Let's see. I have a tiny bit of redness right in here. So we're going to put a little bit of green concealer. Green primer, which is excellent for redness. Yeah. Look what I just did. Squeezed my tube. Oh, great. Green everywhere. I was trying to move my mirror. I may have to put you on hold one more time to clean my mess up. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Gonna get rid of a little redness right here under my nose. You want to use green concealer for redness. And I think I put too much on because I had an accident. That's why I had to put you on hold. But you can see the redness is already gone. There we go. Okay, so now what are we doing? I've done my moisturizer primer. I'm going to use an e.l.f. primer. Have you guys heard of that e.l.f.'s Putty Primer? Let's try it. I've used it. It's okay. I definitely believe in primer. I have my favorite. It's not this one, but I wanted to use a mixture of products today. So this is from e.l.f. Primer Putty. And just going to smooth it in. You always want to use a primer. And I have a primer for my eyes that I'm going to use. If you use eyeshadow, you want to use primer. Okie dokie. Now, someone said, well, Jeffree Star said, to let that set for a minute. I don't really have a minute to let it set, so we are going to do a little powder now. I'm sorry, not powder. Going to do a little bit of CC cream first, I think. Then we will, yeah, that's what I'll do. I have to think for a sec. It's getting harder and harder for me to think. I'm going to use a sponge bud today. I'm running low on my CC cream. So let's see if I can squirt it everywhere. I really do like a good CC cream. CC cream is color correcting. So hang on, I'm gonna make a mess. Hopefully not. CC cream is really quick. It's like it's got moisturizer in it already. So if you're in a real big hurry, just use some BB or CC cream. BB cream doesn't have the color correcting properties in it, but it's good. Y'all, I've struggled with my mirror. It never wanted to stay in place. So I finally found a screwdriver and I fixed it. So now I can't even move it. It's so stiff. Okay. Not doing a ton of foundation. take care of your skin. Look at my ears get red. And we are going to do a little concealer though. Okay, not doing a whole lot. Not doing a whole lot. Now, that was CC cream, guys. Okay, so now I'm going to do the eye primer, and then I'm going to do can't talk here, eye primer, and then I'm going to do the powder. And this eye primer, look at this, is cool. Oh, wait till you see it on me. This is cool. This is from Gerard Cosmetics. The lady that owns Gerard's. Oh, she's so sweet. Oh my gosh, she's sweet. Jan, look at here. Woo! This is so cool to use. I will probably use my finger. Tapping it first because I got a lot on there. It doesn't take much. Nice and creamy. Nice and creamy. Feels good too. It's cooling. I have allergies so bad. Okay, there we go. Okay, that was my cool eye primer. Always get your lids on good, guys. You don't want your products drying out. Now, I'm going to set that here in a second, but I'm going to put a little bit of concealer. This has got an orange tone to it. So if you have any dark areas in here, you want to use a peach color, orange. You could even use a lipstick if it's a peach or orangey lipstick if you don't have an actual concealer. Now, as you age, ladies, you want to be careful what you're putting under there, where I just put that concealer. I don't know if you can see because I have a lot of thin tissue right there, so we have to be careful. Now I'm pressing that in. So why go to all the trouble of putting it on there if you're going to wipe it away, right? Okay. There. Now I'm going to use just a pressed powder, and we're going to set that eye primer. Just going to set it. Now, I'll tell you right now, watch me what I'm doing right here. See, when you use powder, I love powder. I use powder all the time. You know, when I was growing up, that's what we did use. We used powder. Today, the dewy look is more in, but I don't really like a dewy look. I like a healthy look. I just don't care for it dewy. Okay. Oh, that ear is blood red. Look at that. Okay, so I do use powder. And I use blush. We're going to play with some blush. I'm going to use a palette that's a 3-in-1 palette. Has everything you need in it. So we're going to put this on over my powder. And I'm going to tap it in first. And then we'll start kind of going in slight little circles. Don't want to get too close. See, if I get too much, you can always blend it out. Don't want it on my apple because I'm older and I don't want you looking at my apple because of all of this down here. So I want you to keep your eyes up. Keep your eyes up. Up, up, up. Everything falls south when you get old. Yep, everything falls south. And I mean, everything. Everything. And nobody's exempt either. Now, just going to smooth that out a little. Okay. Yes. Now, I don't do a lot of contouring. I probably should, but I am going to show you a little trick with these little bags. These little bags right here. We're just going to use a soft contour, and I'm going to go over my bag. And if you're really bad like me, you can go all the way down your neck with it, but we won't do that today. I feel simple today. Main thing is I'm trying not to make this an hour long, but I can't help it. It always ends up being an hour long no matter what. Crazy. Doesn't matter. I'm a motor mouth. You know, the fun part with makeup with me anymore is eyes. I absolutely love doing the eyes. I think the eyes are the windows to your soul. So let's do some eyes. And I am going to use, let me get my eyebrow brush, which I forgot to get out. I tried to get everything out ahead of time, and look at me digging through these loud brushes. I try to avoid that. So we are just going to brush these sparse brows out. Just going to brush them out, and I'm going to use an eyebrow pencil, eyebrow liner. Wait a minute. Yeah, eyebrow liner. I don't remember it looking like that. So this is a brand spanking new one. So we're just going to, it's in a dark brown. Just going to gently try to make a line. One of my favorite things to use for my brows is brow powder. You can fill in so nicely with a brow powder. And I might just show you what I'm talking about. We'll see. Yeah, my brows, I'm losing a lot of my brows. That happens when you get older. Yeah, I will show you what I'm talking about. Filling in with a brow powder. This brow especially. It's really sick. It's really not feeling good. My lashes have improved though. If you notice, I'm looking over here. I'm looking at a camera. I've got a camera on my hubby. Let's do some brow powder. And this is dark brown. You know, my brows used to be, they used to be black. I don't know if you can see my hair right here. My hair used to be a little darker than that. So my brows were dark, my eyelashes were dark. Now, brow powder is very pigmented, so you want to barely touch. Just kind of tapping. Yeah, I don't do a whole lot with my brows. I probably should. Someone told me I needed to have them microbladed, but ooh, that looks painful. Hey, I've been through 3 hip surgeries. I don't want no pain if I can get by with it. I'm a sissy. nothing much to my brows anymore, I tell you. I hope everybody's having a good day. This is Thursday, May, I have to think, 27th. May 27th. Either today or tomorrow, can't remember, was my parents' wedding anniversary, I remember. Alright, I think I'm just going to leave that as is. Wait a minute. I lied. Okay, now let me get a, try not to make a loud noise here. Oh, let me get this right here and clean up my brows a little bit. Can do that with concealer. Can highlight with this too. I've already done powder though, so we won't highlight now. I forgot to highlight, so. Well. Well. I like a little more control. It's gonna look a whole lot better once I get the eyes done. You'll see. You will see. Okay. Let's put this away. I try to clean as I go. I don't always do a very good job, and you hear a lot of clanking here when that happens. And I do apologize. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, we're going to do a little bit of base coat action here with some shadow. I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use James Charles palette. This palette is practically like brand new. As you can see, I've hardly used it at all. So we're going to do a base coat with that. I'm going to use some, another thing I'm going to use is a product called Concrete Minerals. It's that shadow that's a cream shadow, but it's got different colors in it. Yeah, it is awesome. We're going to play with it a little. I'm not going to do it a lot. So let's do a base coat. I think because I want my shadows to show up, I'm just going to do a white base coat here. I'm using a dry brush here. And it's just it's not really what you'd call a fluffy brush. I'm going to use this one later. Oh, wait. Need more of a fluffy brush. Okay, keep your eyes closed, Marcia. I like to do a base coat. It kind of gets me thinking. Gives me a chance to think it through of what I want to do. I kind of think I know what I want to do. I think I'm probably taking too long a time. I don't know if I can speed up or what. Okay. That's good. So now I want to do some turquoise. And he has a real pretty turquoise in here. We're going to do light turquoise and then darker, okay? I might even throw some purple in there. Haven't done that in a while. Yep, guys, if you know someone that loves makeup, but they think they're too old, or maybe somebody's told them they're too old, shame on them. Shoot them my way. Makeup is therapy, for goodness sake. It's not the end of the world if you don't do it, but it's fun if you do. Now I'm just going all the inner and kind of in the halfway mark. And I went in the corner with that too. Okay. All right, now let me show you what the heck I was talking about. Let me go down. Hang on a minute. I want to go down here. Because I want that to show. I'm going to blend that. Blend, blend, blend. Makeup is the blending game, guys. Blending game. Okay, so I'm going to use kind of a flat, dense type brush for this Concrete Minerals. This is called, shoot. It's not Metaphor. It is Mystique. This is the one. Whoa. Look. It's powder. I don't know what's the matter with me today, too. I am making a huge mess. Oh, this stuff is so pigmented. All right. Yep, I dropped it on James Charles. Hang on. Okay. Now, this company suggests that you dampen your brush. So let's dampen it with a, you can use, I'm going to use my rose water. And to try to prevent as much of the fallout as I can, I'm going to just use what's in the lid first. So we're going to tap it in there, get as much on my brush from the lid, because you can always add. And I have to use a big magnifying mirror. Oh, shoot. You know, this kind of stuff is just typical for this week. It's been that kind of week. All right, so now we're gonna come over here and I'm just gonna tap it. That's what they suggest, that you just tap it to keep from having fallout. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the product on there and then we're going to smooth it in. I know you think, oh my gosh, what is she doing? It looks crazy. It looks nutty. Hang on, just be patient. All right, now while it's still damp, I'm going to tap it. I'm using a different brush and I'm just blending now a little bit. I went on the outer edge of the eye. And without putting more product on, I am taking what's on my eye and bringing it up over the bone. I said I wanted to use purple, but this has purple in it, so I may not have to. That's the neat thing about this little eyeshadow is it's multicolored. So you can get by with doing less. Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm going to have to put you on hold. Sorry about that. Had to go get the man some ice cream. Oh, he's rotten spoiled. All right, now my eyes are watering. Ugh. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was working with blending. Now see, you can make this stuff to be as bold as you want. I don't want real bold. I mean, this is kind of bold, but I mean, you talk about getting bold. Now you can get severely bold with this stuff. We're not going to do that today. I'm going to try to stay presentable. I love this stuff. I've got, let's see, I've got the green in this one. I've got a yellow, and I have a white and kind of a pinky color. And remember, this is a damp a damp brush. And they say use a damp brush with it, and because that helps with fallout. But you can tell before I blend it, you can really make that pop if you want it. Like I said, we're going to try to stay reasonable. Reasonable. Alright, like I am trying to blend it, and I'm going to use what's on the already on the skin to come up and blend over my bone. Starting at the crease, working up. This is my awkward hand too. Make sure. It's kind of hard sometimes to get them just right. Get them exactly alike. Excuse me. Excuse me. To get them exactly right. If you're watching this with me, thank you so much. All right. Do I have them pretty much alike? The eyes are shaping up a little bit. Now, what's going to make your eyes look larger is I use more product on the outer edges, and they're going to make my eyes look bigger. Okay, that was Mystique Concrete Minerals. Now, let's see what else. We're going to do a little bit of some white up here. Maybe we can use the Concrete Minerals for that too. I like to highlight the brow bone quite a bit. Yeah, we'll just use what's in here. And this is going to be a dry brush. I like to highlight the brow bone, and I'm going to show you why here. Just 1 second. There wasn't a whole lot on there. I just used what was in the lid. Dry brush for this one. And right there in the peak. And you can kind of see the difference. Look at this one's kind of more distinct. This one's kind of that. And also, if you have hooded eyes, when you're doing that highlighter there in the corner, you want to come over a little bit more than the average person. Ah, stop it. Stop it. Why do you want to do that? You want to do that because you want to open up your eyes. People with hooded eyes, their eyes have a tendency to want to close in on you. You know, you got these lids that want to fall down and block everything. So be sure you are opening up your eyes, and that means anytime you're doing liners, anything like that, you want to go up. Don't make your liner come down. You want to make everything go up, okay? Let's do a little bit of turquoise eyeliner. Let's see what that looks like. I saw some pretty eyeliner the other day. They had multicolors. What have I got that's multicolor? Let me see. We'll just do the blue first. About halfway over. It's hard for me. If I wasn't looking in this mirror, I could hold my eye and do that. It's a little harder to do it when you're one-handed. All right, I want I just had this thought, or I would have it ready. There it is. Let's do some white. Let's do it this way. And let me see. White really opens up your eyes too. putting a white liner in your tear line. Just like that. That's pretty cool. Huh. Let me see what I've got down here though. So you want to keep up with what's going on down there. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tight line a little bit. The reason I'm going to tight line is because I'm going to do lashes. And I have a lot of flesh tone that shows through up here. And sometimes when I do lashes, you can see that flesh tone a lot. I don't like that. So we're going to tight line a little bit. Tight lining also, if you are older, that is one thing that will help your eyes look a little thicker. See there? If you look real hard, you can see. And so we're just gonna be careful. Okay. Now we're going to do a little bit of black on the lash line. And I am touching here in the outer edges. Remember I told you I put more on the outer edges? This is one of the things I do to make the eyes look a little bigger. God, thank goodness for makeup. Oh my gosh, it's magic. I know you get sick of hearing me say this, but I used to have big eyes. People always talked about my big eyes when I was a little girl. They said my eyes were like doe eyes. But now, thank goodness for cosmetics. See that? My eyes are watering because I stuck something in there. Now I'm going to do a little trick here with some turquoise liquid just to add a little pizzazz before I do the mascara. We're almost done. If you have stayed with me, thank you. This is liquid eyeliner. Now I am going to go, my eyes watering so bad. I have a retinal ripple on this eye, and it just absolutely, it will water all the time. I think what I'll do, I feel tongue-tied today. I'm going to go ahead and put one layer of this glue liner. It's a duo glue liner. I'm going to use 2 coats today. It says use 2 coats. I usually, if I'm staying home, I usually just do 1. But I'm going to do this first and then do the turquoise. I hope this isn't dried out. Okay, this is glue, but it's a liner glue. And no, I do not do wings. Like I've said 100 times, I have nothing against them. I just can't do them very well. This is my awkward side. If I'm gonna mess up, it's gonna be on this one. And my wrinkles on this eye is more pronounced. And as hard as I try, I will still get glue on my lashes. You don't want to dig at that if you do that. Just kind of let them do their own thing and gently take it all off. Okay, here, now let's try. Gonna come over here in the corner. And I'll just go just about, just about halfway over. Don't do anything super difficult. This is about my limit. It's very hard to do stuff with cataracts, which I have, by the way. Now that was all liquid, so we're just going to kind of give that a chance to dry a little bit. What kind of lips do I want to do? Do I want to do rose color? Do I want to do let me think. Ooh. Ew. Let's see what this does. This is some glitter lipstick from Gerard Cosmetics. That's always fun. Now I feel better. Don't know if I actually look any better, but I feel better. We're almost ready to do some mascara. You want to let your glue dry now. I try my best. Oh, listen, I try my best to go real thin on my eyelid, and then if I make a mistake, it gives me a little working area. Yes. Let's use some mascara now. We're almost done, look. Ooh. What happened there? Uh-oh. I think I lost my little tubey thing, you know, that grabs excess. It's not good. Oh well, I got another one. Dang. Okay, it's getting dry, I think, so we're going to get this mascara on. Now, I only do mascara on the upper lashes underneath, because if you remember, I did put powder on my eye, remember? I put powder on my eye because I set my primer with powder. So all I do is just put a little bit underneath, because after all, the lash is going to cover the upper part, right? I have been rambling. Lashes today are just coming from Walmart. Can't remember the name of them because I put them in one of those lash books. And now I don't remember what the name of them were. All right. Okay, let's check this out. All right. Here's my lashes. These are from Walmart. Now, I use a tool, and I just put the tool right in the middle, best I can. Trying to see left from right. And then I'm going to aim for the middle of the eye. Set it on top of that liner glue. Once I get it down, then I can take my finger and I kind of push. Uh-oh, hang on. I'm going to show you something here in a sec. Tap, tap, tap. And then, show you something. Save your sandwich tools. Toothpicks, I mean. Save your sandwich toothpicks. I'll take my lash and that lash, squeeze them together and push like that. Let's hurry up and do the other one before it dries too much. Here we go, right in the middle. Give it a little wiggle. These little lashes, I like them because they got that separation. I'll show you why. Now, these lashes have got, they're separated. I forgot to show you. Maybe you can see. They have little separations. I think if you have hooded eyes, those are the perfect lashes to wear because you can actually see what's happening on your eyelid with these lashes. When you have hooded eyes, everything wants to cover up and disappear on you, right? I think I'm done. What do you think? Do I need anything else? I don't know. I think I'm done. So thank you so much for joining me if you did. I hope I didn't ramble on too much. I do have a tendency to do that. So this is Marsha Holland, Glam Mama. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.